This is cool. I didn't expect to walk around in this game. Whoa, you tense up. Someone else is here. No shoot. Hey YouTube, what is going on here? It is Unlikely Hero, and we are going to be jumping into the last frickin' episode. It's called the last session of
Stories Untold.
Okay, I'm excited for this one. That last one was dope. I liked that one. The third one I think was my favorite, with that Arctic challenge, what was going on there. I don't even know. So we're gonna jump in the last session here. Let's just get it going, see what's going on, okay? A patient undergoes hypnotic regression therapy to uncover the truth behind his incarceration in the facility. This sounds juicy. Okay, let's get it, alrighty. So go ahead and get yourself some coffee. Black, like I prefer it. And let's get going. Oh, snap. Here we go. Oh man, I gotta love that. This may be my last time hearing this song. It's quite sad, actually.
I think that's enough of that for now.
I was listening to that. What?
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
What? Dude, that's crazy. It's a TV show.
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
Oh man, that's sad. I'm in a wheelchair. Can't believe they shut off
Must
my
be starting to feel like home.
theme song that quick. Can I look around? No.
Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here.
This is exciting. I love this game because it's so cool how each
Okay.
episode is its own story.
Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
I want to see who's talking to me. Okay, let's look around. Okay, I got a camera on me. Camcorder.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
Okay. Zoom in. Okay. Let's record.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian.
There's that beat
As we
dropping.
know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James.
Okay.
It's time to remember.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm here to remember.
Your
Who's
mind
there? They just locked me in.
is like a conscious black box.
There's that thing from the second
Show you your
episode.
memories. Look into it.
I'm looking in it. It's sucking me in.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world,
Oh,
locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily,
that's cool.
encouraging you to wake.
That's why they told me to
family.
wake up.
Number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James.
So all these episodes was
remember?
the same guy.
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Okay. Oh, I guess I gotta hit the power button.
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. type in the number.
Boom, we still got it. We still know what we're doing.
Gotta see this.
Okay, I don't want to sit here.
This is 20F.
I don't want to hear him talk. Turn that off. Okay, so report is road traffic accident report. Oh man, what happened? So we got fatal accident. Alrighty, let's see what this does. Come on, baby. Yes.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
Okay. 7,000 FM. Let's turn this bad boy back on.
It's not like it at all.
Get back here,
I've
ball.
worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was
Door
fine.
slams shut, plunging you
No
into
way
darkness.
he caused this. It's him.
A light flickers
This
on.
Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Oh crap, I'm walking around here. This doesn't make sense to you. No, it doesn't. Well, this is cool. You step out into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned, your vision is blurry. Whoa. There's that tape recorder. All of your episodes were recorded to tape. This is the 4th. This is cool. I didn't expect to walk around in this game. Whoa, you tense up. Someone else is here. No shoot. Somebody's slamming dishes. Open sesame. Okay. We got beds everywhere. Got a lamp that fell over. Is that what's making all this ruckus? Okay. Oh, who there? Hear my feet slapping. Okay, should we go in here? You've spent most waking moments in here. So I'd come in here and watch this. Stories Untold. The only video they have, some horror compilation. Trash. Really? I seem to like it. Okay. They got it on pause. Oh, a
You
cassette.
honestly believe that Hennings was drunk
Williams,
as a
he
will,
was the
and not
investigator
this
on the
little shit?
accident.
If he wakes up, when he wakes up, I want answers. Until then, you handle it. You write it up. I'm out.
We got a computer. Oh, we got keys. Keys. You grab the keys from the table. They weigh heavy in your hands. Oh, another tape recorder.
Today was the first session with Mr. James Asian, although I fear it will certainly not be his last. When asked about events that have happened in the past, he confused fact and fiction and told us a story about a computer game that was talking to him. I think he was back at his own house, his mum and dad's house, and he always talked about a room with a red X, one he couldn't get in. I don't know what any of this means or what it's going to do.
Flashlight I could borrow?
But I guess some more sessions will maybe reveal that. We're going to try again tomorrow.
Someone breathes on your neck standing over you. Please don't be. That's creepy. You wash your hands, but in this place it feels pointless. Okay. Sanitizer. Oh. Cleansed. Be hygiene conscious and whatever. Episode 4. Oh, what's this?
He has quite an imagination, Mr. Asian. I guess it's from the shows he's been watching. This time he described an A&E visit as a government conspiracy, some sort of lab. It's interesting stuff, and it's obviously pure fiction. But I guess it's just his way of coping for now. We'll see how we progress in future sessions.
Think I'm crazy, do you? I'm not crazy. I'll show you crazy. Ooh, what's this? Another cassette.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him, while Hennings died next to him.
Achievement. Time to remember.
Thinking. She was still
Find all
alive when we got
recordings
there.
in Ward 4.
If he'd
Okay.
have done something, they could all still be hit.
So my sister died in the car with me? From drinking and driving. That's sad. Okay, let's go towards the slide.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10.
I know this
giving
room.
100 joules.
Okay. I think we got her.
Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher.
Higher? You're
200
gonna,
joules.
you're
Keep
gonna
the amp
blow
charged
me
at
up
10.
again. 200 J's. Here we go.
200 joules.
I'm working on a
Keep the
doc.
charge at 10. Let's go.
I'm laying in a hospital bed here.
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
He's trying to blow my heart up like that last one.
Come on, 360, hurry.
Why? What's the rush?
Clear.
Clear.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable.
That's good. That's
we
good.
need to run an X-ray right away.
Okay. Oh, I figured it out. Okay.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
Am I gonna use the drill?
Switch on the drill, please.
Oh, snap. Here comes the big boy. When you haven't done it in a while.
You've made excellent progress. You're doing great.
Thank you.
You
Oh,
need to stay
shoot.
calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to
Remove my brain.
discomfort.
He just drilled in my brain. Back at the house. The house abandoned. This is crazy. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full, you're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. Okay, well, let's go. Let's look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall. Go to the hallway. You push through the crowd into the hallway. Okay. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Let's read the banner. What's it say? Bon voyage, James. Finally not the family disappointment. Okay, so I'm leaving somewhere. Can I go to the kitchen? They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. Well, dang, yeah, they are. It's where the food is. The kitchen's full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Can I eat the hog roast? Eat the roast. Maybe later. Open fridge. You open the fridge and get yourself a light beer. Very refreshing. Okay, now drink said beer. You pour yourself a drink, nice to loosen up. Let's look around in the kitchen. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Okay. Go to Jen. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug, you're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She's asked if you're enjoying the party. Of course. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway. To loosen up, she asks you to get her a drink. Okay, let's pour a drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself, too. Okay. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted out for big trip. Yes. You tell her, yeah, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not F up so much. She's going to miss you. You are going to miss her. She walks away. Bye, Jen. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding, and smiling at the approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't miss it. But first, a drink. You pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. To your utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys, ceiling to the floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Okay. Read card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of a 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take it in room around about you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of a drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Let's drink the whiskey. You take a swig. It's probably the best and strongest you've tasted ever. Just wow. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. Okay. You stumble out of the utility room and back to the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through. You make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's gin covered in blood? What the frick's going on here? Go to Jen? She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Let's talk to Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Okay, let's look at Jen again. I don't understand. Look at frickin' Jen. She's freaking bleeding. Oh crap, that's creepy. Look at...
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
Oh,
No,
man.
I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where
Oh,
is she?
man.
Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Oh, man. That's crazy. Okay. You're standing in the hallway. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you could drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Oh, man. Let's go to the living room, I guess. You sure your keys are in the living room? The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Okay, let's look around. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Okay, let's go to the jackets. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha, car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Okay, let's go to the hallway. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. Oh crap. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning. No one else is any fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No, I don't. Okay, let's go outside. You open the front door and walk into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You're glad you have your jacket with you. There is dusting of snow around as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house and the car sits in the front of the house. Go to the car. You fumble with the car handle, confused, until Jen tells you to maybe use the keys in your hand. Okay. Use keys. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. This should have been a dead giveaway to Jen. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Use keys. Takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key in the ignition. Okay. Turn keys. Boom, car started. You turn the key in the ignition, the car roars to life. Uh-oh. Okay, drive. car. The car squeals but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. Oh my gosh, I have to walk this guy through everything. Okay. Use brake. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Can we drive now? Drive car. You put the car in gear and pull out the driveway like a first-time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. No I am driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Go left. You don't want to, but you had better ask Jen for directions. Okay. Talk to Jen. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left, of course it's left. Isn't that what I said? So let's go left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you're on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Use brake. That's not what really happened though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy sister. Strange. There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Use brake. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you could do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside.
James,
the whole
for fuck's
world
sake,
around you
pull
begins
over.
to scream.
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself.
James, you shouldn't
And
have been
then you made it
driving, dude.
worse.
For one,
Go on. Show us what you did.
you wake up in the car, your world is upside down, your seatbelt struggles against gravity trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger, you have to get out of here. Use seatbelt, is it even on? You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of the car. Use car door. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed to the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You're standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Oh crap. Plant. Whiskey. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the thrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto the passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating this crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people are staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Let's go to the figure. As you approach the man, pulsating lights around you dimmer and dimmer, while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground, his feet.
I know you. I know you're tearing yourself apart over it. But no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember.
It was my fault.
It was all your fault.
I see that. I'm ashamed of myself.
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives.
I crashed to a cop?
And you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
Frickin' failure.
Say it. Tell them.
It was my fault.
listen to yourself.
Oh, am I supposed to?
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect it'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time.
I don't know.
Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh man. I don't even want to hear that anymore. It's too depressing. Stories Untold. Oh man, so that is not at all how I saw that playing out. So I was in a coma for 2 weeks. Achievement unlocked, stories told. Finished episode 4. Yeah, that's crazy. So all those stories were connected because it was just him in a coma. It turns out he was in a car accident, drinking and driving, and killed his sister. It was a really cool game though. So why don't you go ahead and hit that like button for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Comment down below which story was your favorite out of the 4 of them. I like that 4th one because it ties them all together. But really, the 3rd one was my absolute favorite though. I really enjoyed the Arctic theming of it and the fact that you actually got to walk around a little bit, kind of like in that last episode there. But I like that last one because it really explained everything that happened. That ends this series. Thanks to you that stuck around and watched it till the end. All 4 episodes. I truly appreciate it. If you have any other games you'd like me to play or anything, just put them in the comments below, and I'd love to check them out. You know what? That's it for this video, and I will catch you guys
In the next one.